Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at Hyperliquid and SUI, as well as we'll take a look at Aptos price action as well as ICP, and I will also look at SEI as well. Now the interesting thing about the Hyperliquid and the SUI is that both of them uh, have like identical market cap. As you can see, like Hype has 14 billion and so he has like 12 billion. So both of these are the top contender, I would say, for the 10th spot, likely for the ADAS as well as TRX spot, as you can see. Again, we'll just take a look at their price and what is happening around them. So we are starting with the Hyperliquid, as it has the biggest market cap in this video. So now, as of now, if you look at the market cap of the Hype, it's like at 14 billion, and if you look at the volume of the Hype, it's like 289 million, whereas if you look at the SUI, it has a volume of like 1.4 billion. And if you look at Hype's price action, it doesn't seem that much volatile, unlike the overall market. Even if you look at Ethereum or the Bitcoin, the Hype token itself is not that much volatile. So I'm starting to believe that this market cap for the Hype is fake, because it doesn't have that much volume and it doesn't get that much correction, so it doesn't make sense, at least for me. Again, I'm not going to get in depth into why it may be fake, but we'll just look at the price action. Now, as of now, the Hype has been following this trend line, I would say. So if it does go down, we can expect a retest of around like $37. That I think could be a pretty good entry if you are interested in the Hype token. But again, if it does, like, let's say that if the market doesn't stop and Hype continues to go down, we could expect a retest of like around 37 to $35. That seems to be a pretty good entry. But again, as I said, the price action doesn't seem that much natural to me, at least. But if you are interested in the Hype token, I think you can also get in around $30 or $31. That also seems to be a pretty good entry. And again, if the market does continues to go down, I think again it can go like as low as this level, which would be 28 to 25. So I'm looking at these three levels, but I think it is very unlikely that it could go as low as 31 or $30. Anything is possible in the crypto, but that's what my analysis says, at least as of now. I think it can go like as low as 37 to 35, but after that we'll most likely see a bounce back. And if it like makes a new high, let's say that it hits a new all-time high, I think again it will most likely continue to go up as well. Anyways, let's have a look at SUI now. Now if we look at the SUI, Ethereum's top alternatives such as SUI, Solana, all of them have been struggling ever since Ethereum's run. So basically Ethereum's started to go crazy, and its competitors such as SUI and Solana started to suffer as well. But as of now, this analysis is from my previous video on the SUI, and I think it could be a prime buy as of now, at least SUI. It is a bit risky, like around here, but I think this was a perfect touch on this trend line, and it has done really well whenever it touches this trend line. So back here, when it went like as low as 2.28, this was exact trend line that it actually ended up holding, and after that it saw a massive pump. So as of now, I'm expecting if the market does go down, we can go like as low as 3.2 to 3.5, but I think this could be a pretty good entry point for the SUI. If the market doesn't shit itself, let's say that the market doesn't go down that much, I think we can expect a pretty good rebound from the SUI from like around 3.35 to 3.26. If the market does shit itself, then I think we are most likely going as low as I would say 2.81 is a possibility, and it seems like that is another pretty interesting entry as well for the token. Let's see what happens, but I'm expecting a pretty good rebound. If the market does hold itself, we could actually go up from here, and we may see a massive breakout from the SUI as well. That is possible because this is pretty much perfect setup. But there is another possibility that it can just retest around here, like it can go as low as 3.35, and after that it can do this. So I will just try to draw it. So like it can go as low as here, and after that it can pump right back here, and after that it can reject and it can go down. Now I can also see that scenario as well. And another scenario that I'm looking at would be that it goes up from here and it sees a massive breakout. So I'm looking at these two scenarios. Let's see what happens. Now looking at APT or the Aptos, is this was analysis from my previous video, and APT continues to go down. So again, as I have said in multiple videos, that APT has a massive sell pressure that is monthly, as you can see here. So basically the investors as well as the core contributors are getting their tokens, and they will continue to get tokens till 2000, I would say it's till 2026. So that means it will continue to have a monthly sell pressure, and that is not a good thing. So again, APT does have a pretty massive demand. So if we look at its demand overall, the demand of the APT has always gone up. As you can see, even back from 2023, if you look at 2024, it actually ended up hitting 8 billion, and as of now it's at 3 billion. So if the market doesn't go down from here, we can expect a retest like as low as, I would say, $4, and it can go up after that. But if the market does go down and if we do see a massive crash, I think like it can go as low as 3.71 as of now. But again, there is another, I would say, if we let me just take a look at it from a fresh perspective. So again, this downtrend that you can see from the from this line, or from this trend line, is really strong. So if it breaks above that, we may see a massive surge. So let's assume that or let's just think about that. If the market does go up as of now, from like hitting 4.61 to $4, because this is another, I think, best entry for the APT as of now, and if it breaks above from this trend line, so if it breaks above this trend line, I think we can expect a massive surge from the APT, because this is a massive this will be a massive trend shift, and I think it can go like at least what I think, it can just hit it and it can make a massive run from here, most likely as high as 5.6. and if the hype for the tokens like APT comes around, we could see it go as high as $6, or even I think it can go as high as $7 if that happens. But if it doesn't, it will most likely go as low as $3, or it can actually hit a new all-time low as well. So this is what my analysis says. So as long as market holds itself, I think we can see this massive breakout. If it doesn't, we will most likely go as low as 3.7. If it comes to the worst, we could see it go as low as $3 as well. Now let's have a look at ICP, or the Internet Computer Token. So this is from my previous video, and as I did say in that video, we will most likely reject around this level, which was around 6.3 to $6, and basically it actually ended up peaking around $6, as you can see. So again, this channel is still valid, I would say, even if it goes down as of now. Let's say even if the market does go down, I would be expecting a retest of around like $4.5 to $4.3, and overall the token is still in, I would say, in the uptrend. So it has been in the uptrend ever since like I think it's ever since like October of 2023, and it continues to hold this level. So even if the market does go down, I would be expecting a retest of around like as low as $4.5, and after that I think it will most likely go down, and it could basically end up hitting like again this channel. And if there is a demand, we could see a massive breakout as high as $7.2, and after that it can again retest on this zone, and it can basically go as high as $10. That is what it seems like it is planning to do, unless if the market does go really bad. If that happens, it will most likely go like as low as 3.3 or even lower than 3.5 as well if we do see a massive crash. But as of now, if the market remains the way it is, and if it makes like slightly more correction, like if the BTC does go as low as 112 or even 110, I think we can expect a retest around here, and once it goes in this exact level, like around 4.53, I think it can go up and it can hit like this level. And if it sees a massive breakout from here, we could see a retest around this exact level, and after that it can go like as low as $9. Anyways, this was my analysis on ICP. Now last but not least, we have SEI. As of now, SEI has been doing really well. This is from my previous video. I know it looks messy, but we'll just clean it up. But before that, we do need to talk about how it has been doing. So as I said in that video, that this trend like from December was really strong one, and again it did try to break out from here, but it couldn't. As of now, it is like, I would say, following this trend line. That what seems like, at least to me. So if we check out this trend line that it has been following as of now, I think we can expect the SEI to bounce back from here. As of now, at least that what it looks like. If it doesn't bounce back, I think we can go low as 27 cent if that happens. But as of now, I'm expecting a bounce back. If the market holds, I think we can see a bounce back from this trend line, and if it breaks above this trend line, which is the sky blue one, I think we could see a pretty good surge. If that happens, like we could go as high as 3.38 cent, and after that it can make a slight correction, and after that it can hit like this trend line which put you on 46 cent. Again, that all depends on whether it can break out from it can basically hold this trend line or not. If it doesn't hold this trend line, I think we can expect like a pretty good retest somewhere around 27 cent or like 26 cent if that happens. Overall, it seems like that SEI is looking really strong, but I think it all depends on how it performs as of now, because this is a pretty strong trend line. If it doesn't hold, we will most likely go as low as like 27 or even like 26 cent. But if it holds this level, I think this could actually play out. So the way I drew this one, this could actually work. Let's see what happens. But as of now, I think it's looking not that bad for the SEI. But if it doesn't hold this level or this trend line, things could get ugly. Let's see what happens. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.